Hello, hunters. This is the Sussedin. I've been curious about Monster Hunter Frontier for a while, and before I got access, I tried seeking out some Gunlance gameplay to see if I enjoyed it, and I just couldn't find it. It seems like there's not a lot of information on Gunlance or Frontier floating around on the internet, so I figured that I would take it as one of my personal responsibilities to showcase some of the monsters that are in Frontier, more specifically some Gunlance gameplay against them. I'll be doing a playthrough of every Frontier unique monster, giving my thoughts on them and how likely they are, in my opinion, to return to the main series. I will be placing some restrictions on myself for these showcases. There's a system, there's some items called Hawk Potions. They give you a 70% damage reduction, making the game a lot easier. I'm not going to be using those. And additionally, I'll be limiting the amount of NPCs and hunters that I can use. The only hunters that I'll have joining me on these hunts is going to be myself, of course, my personal NPC, and whoever real people decide to hunt with me. I do have some friends that I play with, and they might show up from time to time. So, of course, they'll be allowed in there. But I hope you enjoy. For our first hunt, we're going to be fighting a Pokaradon. He's the introduction monster to the G rank of Monster Hunter Frontier. I quite like him. Hopefully, you guys enjoy him as well. But I'm not going to have any commentary for his gameplay, so just enjoy the show. have it. That was the hunt for Pokaradon. This is going to be my first video for Monster Hunter Frontier. So be patient with me. I'm still learning. This is the first time I'm really taking a dive into YouTube as well. But as for my thoughts for Pokaradon, I'm actually a surprisingly big fan of him. I was surprised myself. He's the introduction monster for Frontier G rank. I thought as far as tutorial monsters go, he's a bit harder than your average one. Usually it's like a Daimyo Hermitar or a very similar monster to him that teaches you in Master Rank, G rank. I think Pokaradon was a nice change of pace from that, going with more of a fanged beast rather than a Carapacion or more traditional monster. He has a nice moveset, diverse moveset. I'm pretty sure that was the hardcore version as well. As far as he goes, I'm a fan. I think he has a pretty decent chance of getting back into the series. Despite him being a little bit of a nobody of a monster. I don't think anyone really cares that much about him just because he is a very low tier monster. I think he would be a good addition. If I had to make any changes to make it more likely for him to show up, I think they would take away the Pitfall generation. I think it's really cool. There's a few monsters in this game that do that, but I don't know how appreciated that would be in the main series of Monster Hunter. But thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to like the video. If you want to see more of these, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notifications whenever I do this again. Appreciate you watching and happy hunting.